let's see what really went down here, family. 1660. Charles II, King of England. Okay, now I already kind of give you an idea where the racism came from. Okay, orders the council of foreign plantations to devise strategies for converting slaves and servants into Christianity. Okay, let's move on. While some black churches belong to predominantly African-American denominations such as the AME, okay, and many black churches are members of the predominantly white denominations such as the United Church of Christ. Now I know y'all starting to hear a lot about that. Very few people that's connected with the African Methodist Episcopal Church that's black anymore. Okay, let's move forward. Which developed from the congregation of what? Church of New England. Remember earlier we was talking about King James. He did everything under the what? Church of England. Okay, that's why I showed y'all that earlier. Okay, so now we are in the congregation of Church of New England. Let's move forward. 1705. Okay, this is about what? Quite a few years later, about 40, 50 years later. The Virginia Assembly declared all servants important to this country who were not Christians in their native country shall be accounted and be slaves. Wait a minute, is that why people always ask, what's your religion, fam? Oh, you don't believe in Jesus? You don't believe in that me? Okay, let's move forward. Because you could be a slave at one time. All Negroes, Mulattoes, and Indian slaves with this meaning should be held to be real estate. Now I'm going to have another lecture soon telling us how we are all real estate. We are all property. We are called the straw man. Okay? Alright, where we at? If Indian slave resists his masters, it's saying like the Casual Killing Act. If you kill them in correction, then they free from all punishment, as if nothing ever happened. This guy right here, y'all familiar with him? Any of y'all? A lot of us don't even know this dude. Alright, First AME Church was founded in 1794 by Richard Allen. African Methodist Episcopal Church, AME, the first independent black denomination in the United States. Once again in Philadelphia, right? Like the Move Foundation. Look at this, fam. This brother here, he formulated the first actual African church. What was he doing in it? He was trying to have some of the original traditions, some drum sound and some chants going on. But what did they say in 1834? Hell no, nigga. By 1834, all black churches were outlawed. Wait a minute, Mr. B. But it's a black church in my hood. Are you sure? Let's see. Let's move forward. Article 3 says, permits the exercise of the Roman Catholic Creed only. Every other mode of worship is prohibited. That's why if you watch The Move, you notice they was like, these cats that can't be affecting the rest of the community with this nonsense. We can't have the rest of society talking about this African stuff and whatever they doing. Talking about being independent. Are you serious? You need to depend on your slave master, dog. You feel me? Article 4 says, Negro placed under the direction of supervision of any other persons than a Catholic are liable for confiscation. I see a lot of brothers and leaders, people on the preachers and stuff. What's wrong with these bourgeois preachers and all that, right? But we must understand, by law, they know they're going to have to be up under the Catholic person. So they cannot be bringing a lot of African stuff into their churches, because eventually it could still get confiscated even today. Okay? How about this one, fam? Sundays and holidays. We just had a holiday, right? Well, tomorrow we having one. Everybody's going to be mainly off work, all right? Or to be strictly observed. All Negroes found at work on these days are to be confiscated. Now, it's another law. Same law. You go back, think of like 3,000 years ago. It's called the Harambe Law. Harambe the first, because there's a couple of them, okay? He was with Nicobanese I, but he came before him. Harambe Law. Got the same law. Y'all check it out. Y'all check out the marriage laws and everything that was done. And actually, ask yourself what was going on in Babylon ain't what's going on here today. Let's move on forward. I'm almost there, y'all. Article 15, we forbid Negroes to sell any commodities, provisions, or produce of any kind without the written permission of their masters. Who remember Broad Street about 10 years ago in Richmond? Any y'all? You? Okay. You? On both sides, well, one time when Broad Street was strictly owned by Africans, okay, but blacks, okay. Now during the 80s and 90s, I used to work the streets up in the 90s. You had vendors everywhere. Huh, brothers getting the hustle, won't they? Not anymore. You might find, I don't think you can find out one vendor. Oh, because VCU, the college done took over the whole block. Got rid of all them Negroes and their buildings and businesses. Okay, that commune area that we talked about earlier. Okay? All right, let's move forward. Without the permission of their masters, we declare that slaves have no right to any kind of property. Is that why we renting all the damn time? But that all that they acquire either by their own industry or by the ability of others, or by any other means or title shall be the full property of their masters. Sankofa Bird. Alright? Catch the whole thing. Let's see. On our website, fam. So, till next time, one love.
TV.